Good morning, children. Children, in our last class, what we have learned? We have learned all about the inner organ of our body. So before we move next, can we repeat that one? Okay. Can you tell some important inner organ of your body? The first one is, keep your right hand on your left side. What you will feel? You will feel the heartbeat. So which is the inner organ of your body? Heart. Now can you tell the function? The heart pumps the blood. Very good. It supplies blood to the whole body, from our brain to our toes. So next one. What is this next organ of your body? From where you think. Very good. What is that? Very good, children. It is brain. Now, what is the function of the brain? Brain helps us to think, and it also controls our whole body. Yes. Then it is protected by skull. Very good, children. So you know now your brain helps us to think, and it controls the body, and the brain is protected by our skull. Next one is lungs. So how many lungs you have, children? 1, 2, 3. How many? 2. Very good. They are in pair. So with lungs, what we do? We take in, what I am taking in? Air. We breathe oxygen and we gives out carbon dioxide. We release carbon dioxide. So the process of lungs is inhale and exhale. We inhale means take the oxygen in and gives out carbon dioxide, that is exhale. Got it? Now stomach. In our stomach there is the intestines. Small intestine, large intestine. When we will go to a higher class, you will learn much more about small intestine, large intestine. But in our stomach there is the intestine. And what is the work of the intestine? It helps to digest our food. When we eat the food, one bite food, when we put it in the mouth, we chew with the mouth, and when we just swallow that, it goes into our intestine. And the intestine, it breaks up your food into small particles and help you to digest it. Okay, children? So children, now have you done that activity? What is that activity? You have to stand in front of a mirror and you have to just open your mouth, you breathe. Breathe the air. Have you seen that moisture? Isn't it? Yes, that is the moisture. And next, if you have a stethoscope, just put it on your heartbeat and you feel your heartbeat. So this is the activity you have to do it, children. Okay. Now what we will do? Note down your homework. That is from page 164. Your homework is, today we will read page number 164 and 165. Page 165. There is an homework for you. Some outer parts and inner parts, both they have given. So what you have to do? You have to be a doctor. Be a doctor and you have to put the organ, that exact organ you have to put from where it is. They have given a body of a boy. Just open your textbook, page number 165. I will explain your homework. Have you opened? Yes. Can you see that there is a picture, and side they have given eyes, ears, nose, tongue, then brain, lungs, intestine and your heart. So these are the picture, both the side they have given. What you have to do? You have to become a doctor and you have to show from where the part it is. So that part you have to draw with the arrow or mark with the arrow, and that part you draw it in the body of a boy. So that is your homework. Read page number 164. Now we will read page 164, and whatever the work is there in the test book, we will complete it. And page 165, you have to do it as homework. In that page, you have to label the parts. And you have to read both the page 2 times. Okay children, now open test book page 164 so that we can start reading. See children, I have written here date, that is 24th of August 2020. Reading. Our brain is better than best computer. Our brain is better than the best computer. Compared to computer, it may not work when there is no electricity, but our brain can work every time. It helps us to think and control my whole body. So, what does the brain do? It helps us to think and control my whole body. So, you have to write it this. It is protected by the skull. So, our brain is protected by the skull and it is the boss. So, our brain is the boss of our body. So, children, now write it down. Yes. Now come to next. Mention any 3 things. Our stomach has to do so much work to digest the food. So let us not give it extra work and make it tired. See here, this girl is eating a little. So she is eating how much she can digest. But see this fat girl, she is overeating. She is overeating. And see what will happen if overeating, what? You make your stomach tired. So, you have to eat in a correct portion. Our stomach has to do so much work to digest the food. So, let us not give it extra work to make it tired. So, children, you should not eat a lot. You should eat very little. What do you think if it gets tired? So when sometime you eat overeating, your stomach will not work properly. You feel uncomfortable. See, I also have bones which form the skeleton. See, I have the bone which forms the skeleton. This is the skeleton of our body. The bones are covered with muscles and these bones are covered with muscles and then skin. Muscles and bones help us to move. So what is the work of muscles and bones? They help us to move. See, with the joint we can move our hands, legs, neck. Okay. I also have red blood which flow through my body. So when this is covered with muscles and bones, so there is a red color blood which flows through my body. Find out if there are any other organ you have heard of. Tell the name to your teacher and she will show you where it is and what it does. So if you know any other part, you can say, ask to me children, I will tell you. See here, name 3 parts of your body of which you have a pair. You have 2 eyes, 2 ears, 2 hands, 2 legs, 2 knees, 2 foot, 2 feet. Yes, no? So you have 2 pairs of it. Now come to children, next page. See what is your homework. I have written your homework, today's date. You have to be a doctor and put the organ in the right place by drawing arrows. How you have to draw the arrow? See, your ears, draw it here and you have to mark the arrow. One already I did for you. Your brain, you have to put it here. Draw it and make the arrow. Your lungs are here. You have to draw and put the arrow. Your eyes, place it here where eyes is given and draw the arrow. Nose is here. Draw it and arrow, show the arrow mark. Tongue is here in the mouth. So draw it and show the arrow. Your intestine is there in your stomach. In this part you have intestine. So draw it and mark it. Your heart is behind the lungs. So draw it and put arrow mark. This is your homework. And children, you have to do your homework and you have to do the reading. And in our next class, what we will do? We will complete this portion, that change a word to color to make it through sentence. So, what is your game time? Close your eyes Your teacher will give you something to feel, smell, hear and taste, and you have to guess what it is. So at home children, you have to do this. All the parts of my body have to work properly for me to be healthy. Just like at home or at school or in society, each one of us has to do our work well to have peace and harmony. The secret is teamwork. There isn't a single part of our body that can work alone. So how we work together children? Even our body also work in a team. So that we called it teamwork. And your homework is read 2 times page 164 and 165. How many times children? 2 times. So this is your homework. Read it and do this as your homework and send this page as homework to me within time. Okay children, have a nice time. Bye.